Hey up, peeps. We got no one in so fast. Let's wait for a sec. Gizmo. Quick moment. Hello, Yuxi. Give it a wee minute because Evan will be joining us quite soon. I'll link his channel in the description in a moment. Hold up. Okay. Jacob. Roblox with Sasuke tournaments. Terminated. Damn, bro. Where's the boyo? Where's this guy, Evan? Oh, yeah. Thanks. I remember you now. Mr. Evan! If he unmutes. You're on mute, lad. Mister. Hello? Where are yous? Mister. You on? Wake up! Give it a minute. My bloody bicep is on an ache. Ouch. Right, it's aching. Oh, come on, man. Where is he at? He's currently connecting because his internet is awful. Right. Give it a quick minute, it'll be on. Come on, man. Evan, why is your internet awful? Cool. Here he is. We hear him now.
Hey Billy, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Because my screen says otherwise.
I can hear you.
Alright, awesome. So which ones have you ranked already?
None of them yet. I haven't even done the intro. Hello everyone, it is me, Billy Dixon, back again for another video, or stream even. I haven't done this in quite a bit. We're ranking every single Mario Kart track we can today. I'm not alone, I'm joined by Mr. Mario Kart, also known as Evan.
Hello guys. Nice to be back on another stream.
Indeed.
So yeah, let's get into this.
Lovely.
Hopefully we can get through as many tracks as we can because I have to go to work in about 2.5 hours.
Fair dues. Right. Just gonna do something really quick. I'm gonna put Toad Circuit in the bottom tier.
Okay, we're starting off with we're already going to start off with some disagreements.
No, one of my friends is the biggest Toad Circuit fan of all time. So what I've done is I've said I'm gonna put Toad Circuit in F tier. So I'm gonna keep it that way. Just want to say that I wrote possibly the hardest segment for any. Yes, you did there as well. I saw you go through the pain of it, Mr. Shane. Hello, Mr. Shane Co. Do you want to join the call actually? Because you know we still have one more person left in the capacity for a stream on Billy Dixon's channel. So if you want to join us, then feel free to. Anyway, Toad Circuit down there. We'll start with Mario Circuit 1 on the SNES. Where's this going?
So for me, honestly, it's the first track in Mario Kart history.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm gonna say B tier because
Impact.
It's an one impact. Two, it's honestly a really fun track to drive on in Super Mario Kart.
Yeah.
In a game that has really loose controls, like any of those simple tracks are definitely welcome. Exactly. And in Mario Kart DS, it's one of the best tracks to learn snaking on.
Exactly. We're adding Shane. Hello, friends.
Hello.
It's Mr. Shane.
How's everyone doing?
Hello, Shane.
doing very well today, Mister.
Hello. As I was saying, Mario Circuit 1 is B tier.
Fair dues. Next up
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have nothing to say until we reach like Double Dash, and I don't even know how long I'm gonna be here. So.
That's fine. Okay. Next up, Donut Plains 1.
It's aight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say C tier. C tier is where I kind of put like the mid/fine tracks.
Fair enough.
And it's harmless overall.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, Ghost Valley 1. SNES.
This track has no reason to be as fun as it is.
I know, dude.
It's actually a super fun track. I'm debating on whether or not I should put it in A tier.
That's the thing. I think it's top of B tier.
I agree. I think it's also a B tier.
Because keep in mind,
like I think it's too simple for an A tier. Exactly.
Okay, next up, Bowser Castle 1.
This is a track that I might actually put in the A tier. Like, this is way too. It's such a fun track to drive on in Super Mario Kart, and it literally has no reason to be that fun. Kind of like Ghost Valley 1.
Fair enough. Okay, A tier for Bowser Castle 1. Now, Mario Circuit 2. A tier. Just gonna say that.
A tier. A tier.
Absolutely.
The best track in Super Mario Kart. If not because of the giant jump.
Absolutely. It's one of the best. Okay, next up, Choco Island 1.
C tier. I think it's I.
Is it above Donut Plains 1? Because personally,
I'm gonna say no.
Nah.
I'm gonna say no because the off-road is a lot less forgiving.
Fair dues. Ghost Valley 2.
Ooh.
How does this one go then?
In Super Mario Kart, it's a C tier. But in Mario Kart Wii, it's an A tier.
Yeah. So...
I think we'll balance it out by putting it in B tier.
Yeah, that works. It's above Ghost Valley 1 for me. Okay, Donut Plains 2.
Yep. Again, this track is aight. That's honestly how I feel about the Donut Plains in general. They're aight. C tier. I definitely think it's worse than 1 though.
So below 1, above Choco Island 1.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay, Bowser Castle 2. What do I say about this one? Because it's fun in CCGP, but I don't think we
Yes,
count
it's
that.
a great track in CTGP, but that does not count.
I honestly think for Super Mario Kart it's a D. Because of the dead end, you can't really do anything with it. Unless, Feather... Actually,
I'm actually gonna go a step further. I'm gonna actually put this in F tier because
oh.
1, the dead end, and 2, towards like the middle of the track, like those like squares, like it it just feels like it's like the gambler on A&W. It's just a
Yeah,
hodgepodge.
fair enough. Because it goes from D to E, it would be weird if it went from D to F, so I'll just put it as
Okay.
E tier for now, unless we have more.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Mario Circuit 3. Good layout.
Oh, yeah, I'm debating.
Me
Like,
too.
it's a fine track in Super Mario Kart.
Yeah.
In Mario Kart Wii, it's okay, I guess. And in Mario Kart 8, honestly underrated.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
that track is actually really fun.
The physics definitely help a lot in Mario Kart 8. For real.
Yes. B tier or C tier is where I'm at.
I reckon it's B, because I
I'll
like
say
it more than the first.
I was thinking high C tier
That works as well.
or like low B tier.
That works for... So, Mario Circuit 3 is the top of C. Okay, Cooper Beach 1.
I don't know why, but this track is honestly really charming.
I agree. I personally think that the second one is a bit better. Oh, actually.
I actually disagree. I think Koopa Beach 1 is better.
Yeah, I agree with it now, considering the layouts, and I forgot what one's layout was for a bit, and then I remembered it.
It's still there's still not a lot going on. I'm thinking bottom of B tier, high of C tier, kind of like with Mario Circuit 3.
Okay. Choco Island 2.
That track is not good.
I reckon we go
That
D
track
tier.
is not good.
We go D for that one, I think.
I agree. At least it has some redeeming factors, unlike some other tracks.
Yeah. Okay, Vanilla Lake 1.
F tier, terrible.
Okay. Let's make another one. Add row below. Let me change the color. There we go. Okay, nothing more needs to be said. Bowser Castle 3.
This one, oh, this would be in my the Super Nintendo version of this track is my least favorite track in Mario Kart history.
Really?
But in Mario Kart 8, it is so
good, man. Even then, you can't really fault the layout.
It's not the layout I have the issues with. The issues are the thwomps. They're in like really unforgiving spots.
Yeah, true, actually.
I honestly think the layout concept is actually pretty cool.
I agree. I'm gonna put it. Is it better than Vanilla Lake 1?
Yes. If we're ranking in general, I'm thinking either B or C tier because the original version drags it down, but the Mario Kart 8 version is really. If we were ranking just the Mario Kart 8 version, it would be A tier.
To round it all out, I'll put it in the middle of C tier.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay, Okay, now my personal favourite Mario Circuit of the entire one, Mario Circuit 4.
This is another track that I think has no reason to be as fun as it is. I'll
Think about
put
it.
it in like
It's-
a high B tier.
Yeah, it's Mario Circuit 3, but quite a bit better.
Yeah.
I like it more than
And
GP2.
Feather is broken on that track.
That is actually true, to be fair. Okay, Donut Plains 3.
Donut Plains. If we're ranking just the Super Nintendo versions of the tracks, this would probably be D tier.
Where
The
would
track
Plains
is,
go?
in my opinion, is the hardest track in the game.
I agree,
But
actually.
the Mario Kart 8 version is actually pretty good, and I would probably put it in B tier. But I think balancing it out, I think we'll land it in C tier.
Is it what? Okay, is it better than Donut Plains 1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay. Is it better than Bowser's Castle 3? In general.
Ooh.
Because I don't think it
I
is,
think they're about equal.
I'll put
I
it
think
below.
they're about equal, but I'll give the edge to Bowser Castle.
Fair enough. Okay, Cooper Beach 2. Where do we go?
The Super Nintendo version is fine, but the DS version is not. So I'm thinking like somewhere in C tier.
Is it better than Choco Island 1?
No.
Donut Plains 2.
No.
Okay, bottom of C tier then.
Yep, bottom C tier.
One, I think this is my least favorite. Not my least favorite, but my least played track ever. Ghost Valley 3.
I'm gonna put this in B tier.
Ooh.
This is another track that I think is a lot more fun than it has any right to be.
Is it better than Mario Circuit 1?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so bottom of B tier for now then. Vanilla Lake 2, the better one.
Oh, it's definitely the better version. They're still not great tracks.
I know, but is it better than Bowser's Castle
Vanilla
2?
Lake 2. Yes, it is definitely better than Bowser Castle 2.
Choco Island 2?
I still think it's a. Well, the ice blocks are still there, but I actually like Vanilla Lake's track design a lot more. It's
Fair
like
enough.
it's risk versus reward the track, which is honestly really cool.
I agree.
So, I'll say it's better based on the concept,
Fair enough. Okay, and
but like I can't put it any higher than D tier.
fair dues. And Rainbow
If
Road.
the ice blocks weren't there, then Rainbow Road.
Oh, we have a lot of versions to think about here, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
and
have.
you're gonna put Wii at the top, and you're gonna put Wii at the top, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
We're
Yeah, that's
referring.
good.
Yeah, SNES Rainbow Road.
Think about it. We got the original,
It's
the
The original.
Game Boy
Aight.
Advance version on Super Circuit.
Well, I'm not counting the Game Boy
Nah.
Advance versions,
What else is
but the
there?
7 version and the 8 version.
7 and 8 are pretty good, to be fair.
Um,
I don't know how different. this
I'm
is.
gonna say bottom of A tier,
Okay.
and that's because of the Mario Kart 8 version.
Fair
Yeah, I
The
enough.
was
Mario
gonna
Kart 8
say,
version is beautiful.
Yes.
I was gonna put it in B because I've only played it on 8, and I feel like that's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not completely the same, but I feel like A is fine enough.
Yeah. Okay, that's all of the Super Mario Kart tracks done. Now we move on to 64. The first one is Luigi Raceway.
I'm gonna put this one in C tier. Like, it's just fine. There's nothing that I will say though. The blimp not the blimp, the hot air balloon is fairly charming. But
Yeah.
like, it's just your standard uh circuit track. Like, it's doesn't it won't embarrass himself, but it won't blow you away.
Yeah. Where would so what B tier or
I said C tier.
okay? Is it better than Cooper Beach 2?
Yes.
Choco Island 1?
Yes.
Donut Plains 2?
No.
Okay, there we go. That's that. I feel like that's
Honestly,
the best
I
way
don't think we should be. I don't even think we should be ordering them.
I reckon we should though, because what if it's like
Oh,
if we specify that something's at the bottom of B tier, for example.
I don't really order tier lists unless it's like really specific.
I always have. I'm
if
not
it's-
gonna lie.
yeah. The thing is like we have so many tracks. Like
Yeah.
honestly, some of them you could see them as like equals, and plus
Like, if
each game's mechanics are different.
If I'm ranking like less than like 20 stuff, I'd probably order it. But this is like 200 tracks, so like, you know, pick it
Okay,
up for
fair
what you
enough.
will.
Fair enough. We won't order them then. Moo Farm.
Another C tier.
Fair.
The music is a banger though.
Oh yes, absolutely. Cooper Trooper Beach.
Honestly, A tier. That track is really charming,
I agree actually.
and the shortcut is a huge standout to me.
Yes,
It's
it
like
is.
in the N64 version, it is so risky to go for it, but man, is it worth it.
Yeah. I think we have our first
And-
S tier now. Calamari Desert.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Why?
Calamari Desert is a love-or-hate track
I love
from
it.
what I've seen.
I really love it, mate.
I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, the train is honestly what saves it for me. Like, the train is very charming, but
Yeah, not just the
if
train.
there was more going on outside of the train, then maybe things would be different.
Also consider the other versions of it.
Honestly, I think the other versions are around the same, are in the same boat.
Fair enough.
I think the 8 version is probably I'm debating on whether or not I think the 8 version is better or worse than the others, because going on the train tracks is definitely interesting, but it's also really cramped, and if you're driving alongside the train, it could be really, really cramped.
Yeah. I'd put it in like A then. Or B.
I'll accept that.
Okay, I'll put it at... We'll go top of B. Toad's Turnpike. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. The 64 version is probably a D tier,
I
but the
agree.
Mario Kart 8 version I think is an A tier.
I've
The
never...
That track is
64 one?
really fun in 8.
What was that one, Shane?
The
The 64, that's like the hardest course ever. I remember like seeing videos and that's
On
just,
mirror mode, yeah, because it's the
On
cars are
mirror
coming
mode
towards
is
you.
the hardest.
yeah. I think
Also, the
I think I
cars
saw
are extremely unforgiving.
Yeah. C tier it is.
I think I saw Nathaniel Bandy talk about that.
That's
like
how
he was
I
like
found
top
out.
10 hardest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Frappe Snowland.
Yay,
Ooh.
snow. Straight into D tier for you.
Okay.
Evan is
Yeah.
And the,
unforgiving. with
the
this.
DS version does not do
Nah,
anything.
Doesn't.
Wait, what track is this?
Frap Snowland.
Frappe
Or
Snowland.
as I like to call it, Crap Snowland.
Oh, I remember that from DS. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Choco Mountain.
And then I'm debating on. Okay, I'm gonna say A tier. I actually really like this track,
Fair enough.
especially in Mario Kart 8.
And the music is very good as well.
Yes. Also, it's a super broken track in 64,
It
and
is
that
as
always
well.
gets points with me.
Always.
Um,
Any track that can be broken, it's automatically better.
yeah. Still has probably the craziest glitch in Mario Kart history. The weather
The weather
tanko.
tanko. Yeah. Okay. What's next? Ooh, Mario Raceway. I like this one. I really like
I
this
think
one.
from a competitive Mario Kart Wii standpoint, it's actually a really interesting track because of the fact that it is the most luck-based track in
Ever.
Mario Kart Wii, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
Like you could probably like look up some videos of like Clan Wars, and you'll see people driving into the grass all the way to the first sign, and then back just to bag for items,
Exactly. The Troy
and they
Strat.
and they end up winning. Yeah, the Troy Strat. Um, I don't know why, but that course was super charming in Wii for some when I first played it as a kid.
Where do I put it though?
I want to put it in B tier because I don't think it's A tier worthy, but I definitely think it's worth a B tier.
I agree. Ooh, this is interesting. Wario Stadium.
Another polarizing track.
I've never been too asked with this one, if I'm going to be honest. It's just been there.
Um, the only 64 track to never be remade.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hmm. If this track was 2 laps, I would put this in A tier.
But it isn't.
But as it is, I the Wario and Waluigi tracks are like always standouts for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I'll say B tier, like bottom of B tier.
Fair enough. Ooh, Sherbetland.
F tier, trash. Moving on.
Ah. I think F is a
That
bit
course is
harsh.
it's awful. It's awful in Wii, and it's even more awful in 64.
I'll put it at the bottom of E. Just to suffice. Is that fine?
Okay, I'll accept that. And fun fact,
Go on.
Sherbetland is the first Mario Kart track I ever played.
What in?
Well,
When
so
was it?
I liked it as like a youngin, but then I realized that this course is terrible.
What game did you first play it on? Wii?
Yeah, wait.
Interested.
Yeah, so I got it for Christmas like a while back,
Yeah.
and then I played Mario in the standard cart on automatic, and I was like, let's just do the banana cup for whatever reason.
Fair enough.
And then for some reason, I thought it was the most hilarious thing to just keep driving into the water.
I agree. That was the best thing ever. Okay, Royal Raceway. I can't be
A
asked for
tier.
this one. Really?
A tier. The whole Peach's Castle motif in the 64
To be
version
fair, yeah.
is a huge highlight. And then in
And
Mario
the
Kart 8,
the shortcut
they
as well.
took it out. Yes. And then in the 8 version, it polished up the gameplay, even if they took out
The castle.
even if it took out the castle.
Fair enough. Right, what's next?
Alright,
Bowser.
I'm gonna go. I might join back later.
Awesome.
Alright, see ya, Shane.
See you in a bit, lad.
Um,
Bowser's Castle N64.
I am not too high on this track, actually.
I reckon
I think
it's
it
B tier.
kind of... I'll accept that.
Because, like...
It definitely gives off a creepy vibe.
Yeah, it does.
It's so much different from the other track. from the other Bowser Castle tracks,
I agree.
where it's like it's scary in a more subtle way.
Yeah, because it's like eerie and not much goes on. All it is just the thwomps in it, and that's literally it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's next? Parkway.
Oh God.
D.
Yeah. DK, that was a miss for you.
That's the only miss he's had.
Yeah.
Besides, Pass is the second.
Yeah, we'll get to DK Pass
Yeah.
soon enough.
Yoshi Valley. I'm gonna say
This
top of
might
B.
be the first.
Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot about S tier. It's ARS.
I might say it might be my first S tier.
Sure, it is.
Like,
Why not? Happy days.
Yeah, because the thing is like the whole branching past thing is like awesome, and Mario Kart 8 improved upon it.
Yeah, man. Okay. Banshee. Oh, I don't care about this one. Banshee Boardwalk.
Banshee Boardwalk.
I'm gonna say E.
In my opinion, the scariest track in Mario Kart history.
Oh, I need to think about that for a minute.
I don't think any other track pulls off the horror motif as well as that track does. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the whole
music.
lighting. The DS version kind of ruins that.
Yeah, a bit. And it's also the N64
Even if it does
graphics.
play. Yes.
That's the massive bit.
I'm actually going to put this in B tier.
Okay, to even it out, I'll put it at the bottom of C tier because I had it in E originally.
Okay. Alright. I accept that.
N64 Rainbow Road. Jesus Christ.
And Mario Kart 64 has a ton of polarizing tracks.
Yep.
The 8 version is definitely better.
Absolutely.
I don't think anyone will disagree with that. But the original N64, it does feel like a nice journey, and it's fairly relaxing for Rainbow Road, even if it is too long. I'll put it in B tier overall.
Right.
Kind of like balance it out.
B tier? Yeah.
Yeah. Now the GBAs.
Yep. Peach Circuit.
Not good in DS, but in Super Circuit it's all right. I'll say D tier.
I don't like it either way.
I'll say D tier.
Yeah, but
it could be worse.
Yeah. Shy Guy Beach.
Shy Guy Beach and Wii is terrible. But in Super Circuit it's honestly pretty good. I'll say kind of like same as Shy Guy same as Peach Circuit, probably like D tier.
Last time I played Shy Guy Beach was on Wii when a bunch of my friends came over, and I turned on Item Rain, and they had never seen Item Rain before, and so one of my friends was just like, "Oh my god, this is just like Pearl Harbor."
No comment.
Switch, fair enough. Riverside Park.
A tier, easy A tier.
Fair enough.
The Super Circuit version was already pretty good. Then the 8 version came out, and it was better.
Bowser Castle 1.
That course.
I honestly really like the simplicity of this one. In every game it's in.
I'll say C tier.
Fair?
It's just fine. I definitely think it's better than like Bowser Castle 2, but then Bowser Castle 3 and 4 are just better.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to.
GBA Mario Circuit in Mario Kart 8 is S tier. Just saying.
Mario Kart 8, yeah. Mario Kart 8, the Mario Kart 8 version is amazing, but the GBA version is not. I'll
B.
balance it out and put it in B tier.
Yeah. Boo Lake. Oh, I don't care. But I really don't care about the ghost tracks in this game.
Oh, dude.
To be fair.
I don't know. I have a lot of nostalgia for Boule because I liked when I first got Super Circuit. I time trialed the fuck out of that track.
Fair dues. Is Boo Lake the one that got a redo in 8? Or was that Broken Beat?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's absolutely amazing. Like it's
just
honestly,
for that.
I'll put it in B tier.
Fair enough.
I think it's worth a B tier.
Cheeseland.
I know Cheeseland.
I reckon we go S with this one as well because both versions are very good. Because the first one, a lot of shortcuts.
I'm not as high on Cheeseland as some others, but I'll accept like a low S tier.
Yeah, that works.
Because the 8 version is amazing. The GBA version doesn't really do it for me. It's still a good track, but
Yeah.
I'll say low S tier.
Bowser's Castle 2.
D tier.
Top of D. I like it. I liked it in DS actually, but not really that much in Super Circuit.
I liked it more in Super Circuit. I think the DS version is honestly pretty boring.
Luigi Circuit. I don't like this one at all.
Ooh.
It's a bit
I
boring.
think the whole rain motif honestly makes it stand out. I'll still probably say like C tier because it's not a amazing track,
Fair enough.
but you could do way worse, especially on the GBA.
Ooh, Sky Garden. This is a really, really good one. I'm putting it in S.
Oh,
S. Ooh, oh, wait, hang on a minute. 8 version.
the 8 version though.
A.
I think A tier is definitely warranted.
I actually really like the 8 version. I'm not gonna lie. It's short and snappy. It does the job.
It's not it's the DS version in my opinion is the best one. Because it just fits that game's mechanics so well.
I know, dude. And also the music is banging.
Yes.
Cheap Cheap Island.
Also shortcuts.
Cheap Cheap Island. I don't.
Well, we can't talk about the tour version.
I don't know
which
the tour version.
Is okay. Which is okay.
Can we make a vow right now to not do the tour version, the tour tracks or the arcade?
Yeah,
tracks?
we're. Yeah, no, we don't need to do those.
Please.
Though I think the tour. I think we should do the like. I do think we should do the city courses that are in the booster course pass.
Yeah, that works. Cheap Cheap Island. I really don't care about this one.
Honestly, I'll put it in like B tier because like there's this one shortcut that's like super awesome. Towards like about 60% of the way through the track.
Fair enough.
You basically like jump off of this ramp. You go jump crazy high, and then you like land over by the dock section, which is awesome.
Sunset Wilds.
I think the 8 version gets way too much hate because of the fact that the whole sun doesn't go down.
No, it's not.
Even though it's
I don't care. I don't mind about the whole sun thing. The layout is just a lot worse.
Actually, I think I might like the layout a bit more in Mario Kart 8.
Just a bit lame, isn't it? In 8. You can tell it's definitely watered down.
I'll say A tier. I definitely think it's.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's worth A tier.
Fair enough. Snowland.
The GBA version is one of my least favorite tracks in Mario Kart history. But the 8 version is so good. If we're ranking just the 8 version, it would be an A tier. But
I'll put this in B then.
Okay, I'll accept that. I was gonna say C tier because the original version just really weighs it down.
Well, this is a proper S tier next. Ribbon Road.
Yeah. You could throw that straight in the S tier.
Absolutely, no question. Yoshi Desert. Kind of mid.
I think this one is actually pretty charming.
You reckon so?
So I'll say B tier.
Fair.
You could do way worse.
Yep. BC3. I reckon this is S
Do
tier,
I
you
let
know.
my Mario, do I let my Mario Kart Wii bias show?
Yes, you do, because it's good in there.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Put it in S tier. That track is that there's no reason why that track should give good races.
I know, dude. Lakeside Park. What is the difference between this and Riverside Park? I've never understood it.
Layout and a volcano.
They both look the exact bloody
It's
same.
definitely the worst version of the two. Um, I'll say C tier. It's fine.
Where is it? Where's bloody? Okay, fair enough. Broken Pier. Why are all these DS? Why are all these GBA tracks a bit mid?
Um, hmm. I actually like Broken Pier.
Do you know?
It feels like a good extension to Boo Lake. I'm gonna say C tier though. It definitely like top of C tier. I'll say that.
Okay. Bowser Castle 4. Oh, this goes on for way too long. This one.
Now, I wish this track was in Mario Kart 8 because I saw the tour version and it's incredible.
Let's see this then. Mario Kart 8. No, Mario Kart Tour GBA BC4. Ooh, yeah, it does look good, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Fair enough, I'll put it here. Nah, is it D?
Really? I was gonna put this in B tier.
C then.
Yeah, okay.
S tier for Rainbow Road. Just saying.
Yes, in my opinion, the best Rainbow Road. The most broken track in Mario Kart history. Actually, it's at least up there.
Yeah,
Definitely most broken track in Super Circuit.
absolutely. Okay,
Um,
double dash now. Luigi Circuit.
do I do it? Do I do it?
I swear to God, if you put this in like S tier or something, I'm gonna leave.
I was gonna say A tier.
B.
In my opinion, it is the best circuit track in all of Mario Kart.
I think Wii's is better if I'm gonna be honest. Wii's Mario.
Hmm.
I just like it a bit more. Peach Beach.
Honestly, a B tier. A really charming track.
Fair enough, actually. Okay, Baby Park.
The Double Dash version is B tier. The DS version is F tier.
The 8 version.
And the is probably also B tier.
I'll just put it in B
And
tier.
this is B tier.
If we disregard
Okay.
DS.
Okay. Yeah, we don't talk about the DS
Yeah.
version.
Dry Desert, I don't care, honestly.
Definitely the worst track in the original Double Dash.
Yeah.
But like Double Dash all has a ton of good tracks, so like
Yeah. So.
yeah, you just kind of have to pick a worse one. And I actually really like it in 8. So I'll say top of C tier.
Fair. Mushroom Bridge.
C tier. The whole the whole going on the bridge thing is super charming, and it's an absolute shame that they got rid of it in the
In
DS
DS.
version.
Yeah. Mario Circuit.
D tier. It's just fine.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. In my opinion, the second most overrated track in all of the series, Daisy Cruiser.
I think this is an A tier. Like the whole concept of being on a cruise ship is absolutely incredible,
Yeah, I
and they
agree.
make it work.
I just think it's overjoyed. So yeah, fair enough. Waluigi Stadium, S tier.
I was gonna say A tier. I definitely think the Wii version is a significant upgrade over the Double Dash
The
version,
8-8.
which is still pretty good. I think the 8 version is kind of eh. I don't really think it fits the mechanics of that game pretty like that well.
Okay, fair enough. Waluigi Stadium. Sherbet.
Um,
I don't care.
well, also Waluigi Stadium. There's one thing about the Double Dash version that I do not like.
What is that?
Is every time you get fucking hit,
I
the
agree.
crowd goes, "Aww."
Yeah, true.
Absolutely annoying as hell.
Anyway, Sherbet Land. I don't care about this one either.
I'm gonna say B tier. I think it's a very charming track and definitely a significant upgrade over the N64 Sherbet Land.
Oh, definitely. Mushroom City.
C tier. It's okay.
It's good. Yoshi Circuit. It's good, but it's not too good.
Ooh. Actually, I'll take back what I said about Luigi's Circuit. This is the best circuit in Mario Kart.
Okay, to be fair, you are quite right there.
Oh, oh.
Top of B tier.
I think that's a little too low. I'm debating between like I'll say A tier for it. I think S tier is a little too nice, but
Yeah.
A tier is where it's at.
DK Mountain.
The Double Dash version and the Wii Trip version are both A tiers. Really solid courses.
I would have put him in S,
The
honestly.
8 version, the 8 version, I don't really think fits 8's mechanics too well. I just think it's kind of eh. I'll still say A tier though.
Yeah, I'll put it like top of A tier. That works. Yeah.
Next is my favorite track in Mario Kart history, and it's going straight into S tier.
I agree. Warrior Coliseum's really good.
Wario Coliseum.
Yep.
Also, Dino Dino Jungle is a nice A tier as well.
Yeah, I agree. I used to not like this
Dinosaur
one very
motif is
much.
very cool. The dinosaur motif is super cool,
I agree.
and it's even better in 7.
Bowser's Castle.
A tier. Really solid Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Rainbow Road, which I will also put in A tier.
This is the best cup in history.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have another cup coming up that I think is
Yeah, I know
better.
what you mean. It's 8 Star Cup, isn't it?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Knowing you, it's Wii Special Cup. Forgot about that.
Yep. Yep. Wii Special Cup.
Figure 8 circuit.
My instinct wants to say F tier, but there is one thing that is preventing me from putting it there.
And that is...
Yes, it is the most uninspired track in Mario Kart history. However, there is one redeeming factor. It is the best track to learn snaking, which is
Yes.
Mario Kart DS thing. So for that, I will put it into E tier.
Fair enough. Yoshi Falls.
F tier.
Yeah.
It's so boring, and it's even more boring in Wii.
Yep. Cheap Cheap Beach.
The most nostalgic track for me.
Not really for me.
I'll say B tier. I definitely think the 8 version is better, but I can't put it any higher than B tier.
Okay, fair enough. Luigi's Mansion.
Also B tier. I think it's a little overrated.
I agree.
Like, I wish we were inside the mansion more.
Yeah.
Because Luigi's Mansion is like, that game is gas.
Desert Hills.
If you asked me about 2 years ago, I would have instantly put this in F tier. The Wii version I was probably a little too harsh on. But the
I like
DS
the Wii
version
version.
is...
I'm gonna put this in C.
I'll accept that.
Fair enough. Ooh. Well, I'll put this in A tier to start off with. Delfino Square.
Yeah, that's fair. I think A tier is definitely warranted.
Okay, this is the most overrated track in history, Waluigi Pinball.
I'm sorry, this is still an S tier.
The layout is a bit boring. Fine, bottom of S. Have it. One of my probably my least favorite in DS, Shroom Ridge.
The 8 version is where it really shines.
Yeah, but I don't like this one.
I'll say top of B tier, maybe low A tier.
I'll go B. DK Pass.
D tier, it's eh.
I reckon it's C, you know.
Yeah. It's a C tier.
Okay,
It's just kind of...
we have an S tier over here, TikTok clock.
Yep. The TikTok clock is an instant S tier.
DS Mario Circuit.
E tier.
I agree.
I actually really like it in Mario Kart 8.
Same, blood. Airship Fortress. I reckon this is A.
Top of A, bottom of S.
I'll put, yeah, top of A. Wario Stadium. I don't like this one.
Mario Stadium DS. I'll give it A tier. I actually really like it, especially in 8.
Peach Gardens.
If you were to talk to me like 3 years ago, I would probably have put this in like D tier. But this is a much more charming track upon like replay, a bunch of like replays,
Yeah.
especially the 8 version. I'll say top of B tier.
Yeah, that works. DS Bowser's Castle. I like this one a lot, actually.
A tier.
Yeah, man.
Easy A tier. Clearly I don't know why, but this track reminded me of Ninja Warrior.
It to be fair, yeah, I agree. Oh, this is a really mid one. DS Rainbow Road. So empty.
I'll say B tier.
Yeah, it's not bad. Just doesn't have much going on, does it?
My brother in Christ, you are forgetting the loop-de-loop and the spiral.
Yeah, I know, but besides that, it's very. I'm gonna say it's very small.
Outside of that, it is. Outside of, obviously, that's what the course is built around,
Yeah.
and honestly, it definitely kind of saves it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I still think it's a solid track. And now we move on to the best game in the series.
Yeah, Mario Kart Wii Luigi Circuit goes into bottom of D.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's the only actual bad track from Mario Kart Wii.
Moo Moo Meadows, I don't care what you say, it's B tier.
Honestly, I was gonna say like C tier, but I think B tier is also justified. Like it used to be my least favorite track, but then like I played the 8 version, and I'm like, it isn't too bad.
Because I'm looking at the list and I'm like, I like this a lot more than like that track, for example.
Yeah.
Mushroom Gorge. Do I really have to say anything here?
I think we all know where this goes.
Top of S tier, no question.
Yep.
Toad's Factory, immediate A.
Yeah, I'll also put an A. I don't know where the whole "this is better than Mushroom Gorge" thing came from,
Nah.
but it's still a real awesome track.
Wii's Mario Circuit, my favorite Mario Circuit.
I'll say C tier. It's kind of there, but it's also a pretty solid competitive track because
Yeah.
anything can happen.
Coconut Mall, I don't have to say anything. It's so good, dude. A bit overrated.
Ooh.
Bit overrated. But
Okay.
It's A or
Mario
S.
Kart Wii. Mario Kart
Oh,
Wii's
shoot,
Coconut
yeah.
Mall
Yeah, I
is
forgot.
S tier.
I forgot.
Mario Kart 7's Coconut Mall is trash.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8's Coconut Mall is a nice C tier. So I'm gonna say low of A tier because the other two versions really drag it down.
Okay, fair enough. DK Summit, best track of all time.
I'll say A tier. I think it's amazing in Wii, but I think it's a track that only really works in Wii.
No,
I don't
A,
like how it
I
plays.
like it in A. I like it in A. I'm putting it at the top of S tier. My list. Don't care.
Yeah, it is your list. I just think it doesn't play too well in Mario Kart 8.
Gold
And a lot
Mine.
of competitive players, a lot of competitive players actually don't like how DK Summit plays, even in Wii. Even though I think it plays just fine in Wii.
Exactly. Gold Mine.
B tier. It's
kind of good.
just a really nice track.
Daisy Circuit. Oh dear me.
I'll say C tier.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely unique from all the other circuit tracks, which
Yeah.
is something I do appreciate. And the 8 version is pretty cool.
Cooper Cape. A or S.
I'll say A.
I like
the 7
the 8
version
one.
really dragged me down.
Oh yeah, 7. Forgot about that.
The 8 version is pretty good. The 7 version is not.
Maple Treeway. S. Ooh.
Yeah, S.
Yeah. 7.
Easy. Easy. I actually think it's not nearly as butchered in 7 as some other tracks are.
True, actually. Goes there. Grumble. S.
I'll say A for Grumble.
I'll put it like.
I'll accept S though.
It's so much fun, man. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Dry
that's like the
ruins.
only like. We could just slide that one into S tier.
No questions asked.
I know you and I have had many disagreements about this next track.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Not bloody Moonview. Okay.
S tier, S tier.
The 8 version is better than the Wii version. The music is better in the 8 version than it is the Wii version. It play it. See, like if I'm on Wii Fight and I just see it come up, I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Put it at bottom.
I think it's worse in the 8 version because they made the track easier. However, the 8 version is an A tier, and the Wii version is an S tier because that track, the second half of that track, is the most fun thing in Mario Kart because you have boost panel after boost panel with the police sirens in the background, and you're just
Just play
absolutely
GTA at
flying
that
through
point.
traffic. Yeah, but GTA doesn't have boost panels, and you're not going.
You never know with 60.
You don't get a sense of speed with GTA.
Unless you have the cheat codes in San Andreas. Anyway, Bowser's Castle, S tier.
Oh yeah, easy, easy. Also, Rainbow Road, you could just put that up in S tier as well.
Absolutely, man. Am I the only one that actually really, really likes the Booster Course Pass one?
No, like I think it's one of the best Booster Course Pass tracks. But is it better than the? It's. I'm honestly debating if it's better than the original. It's close.
It's very close, yeah. Okay, now on to 7. I've already put Toad Circuit in its own tier at the bottom of S. At the bottom of F. Daisy Hills.
It's charming.
Yeah, I like this one. Cheap Cheap Lagoon. Probably the most forgettable track of all time.
You could say that again.
This is like the Mario Party Island tour of every track.
No, I'd say it's Star Rush.
Oh yeah, fair enough actually. Cheap Cheap Lagoon
I'll
goes.
say E tier. I just don't care.
Yeah, D. Shy Guy Bazaar. I like it, but not as much as others.
I'd say B tier. I think B tier is warranted.
Yeah. Okay. Woohoo Loop.
B tier. I think Maka Who Woohoo is better.
I really like these tracks. Put that one at the top of B. We'll get to Maka Woohoo in a bit. Mario Circuit.
I like how you're in the castle, but like, other than that, it's just kind of eh. I'll probably say C tier.
Yeah. C. Music Park S.
I'd say A, but I'll accept S.
Fair enough. It's like a bottom of S maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Rock Mountain. Ooh. It's a forgettable one, but it's also very good.
I'll say B tier.
Yeah, it's a B.
It's worth a B tier.
Piranha Plant Slide, I reckon, is actually S.
I was gonna say B tier.
Really? Okay, we'll put it in A then.
Yeah, I think A is a fine enough place for it.
Another forgettable one. Wario Shipyard.
I actually like this track. I'll put it in B tier.
Fair.
It's a pirate ship.
Yeah, half Italy D. Neo Bowser City.
F.
Really?
The track is boring.
It has good music.
It does have good music, but
It looks
music can
cool.
only say so much.
I'll put it in D.
Okay.
Maka Woohoo, A.
Yeah, I think A is worth it.
DK Jungle. Oh, why are there so many forgettable ones in this one?
Oh my god. I'm torn on this one. It's based off of Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I absolutely love the Donkey Kong games, and I definitely think it does it justice.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I feel like there's something missing.
Yeah, there always is with it.
I'll say here.
B. Fair enough.
Now what you need to do is you make a Mario Kart track based off of DKC 2, and then you have an easy S tier.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Now,
Big brain.
what isn't an easy S tier is Rosalina's Ice World. Oh, what's good?
We
Huey.
can just put that straight in the E tier.
It's so bad, man. Hello, Huey. Waluigi Stadium, best track ever. Well, where's Waluigi Stadium? It's at the top of A, if that helps. Okay. Ooh, 3DS Bowser's Castle.
I'll say A tier.
Okay. Where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where have you gone? Where have you gone, lad? Oh, you're there. Okay. What? Where did you put Bowser's Castle?
A tier.
Fair enough. Okay, we all know where this one's going. 3DS Rainbow Road S.
I think it's a little overrated, but I think it's worth an S tier.
I love this one so much. Favorite Rainbow Road. Okay, now we're on to 8. We have a lot We have a lot here. Okay, Mario Kart Stadium.
Mario Kart Stadium. I'll say B tier.
Yeah, it was a good opener.
I think it's one of my favorite openers, actually.
It definitely is. Mario Kart Stadium, yeah. Coming from a lounge player. Okay, Water Park. I like this one. It's a charming one. B.
Yeah, it's charming. I'll say C. I think it's just kind of eh.
Fair dues. Sweet Sweet Canyon. I'll put this one in C as well.
I actually put this one in B tier. I really like the whole. It reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph.
I was literally thinking that just then. I was trying to think of the name of the film. The one with the food.
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's Sugar Rush.
That's the name. Oh, I need to rewatch that now. I need to rewatch both of them. Thwomp Ruins. I really like this one. I remember I used to time trial this all the time when it first came out. A.
I'll accept A. I would probably put it in B.
Where did I put it? Thwomp. There we go. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Mario Circuit with this one. I'm gonna go with A. Because
I was gonna say C.
Music.
Other than the whole
Okay,
Mobius
B.
script.
B then.
Yeah, B, I'll accept B.
Really good music. Toad Harbor.
C.
C.
It just doesn't really do it for me.
I love it, mate. Put it in B, me. Yeah.
I'll accept B. Again, could be way worse.
Twisted Mansion.
C tier.
Mario Circuit 8 is F. No, it's not. It's not F tier. Get out of here, you. Twisted Mansion. C.
Yeah, C tier.
Shy Guy Falls. A.
That is, yes, that is an A tier.
I love this one a lot.
And then after that we have Sunshine Airport, which is also gonna go into A tier.
Yes, Sunshine Airport. I'm honestly arguing S with this one.
I don't think it has the X factor that a lot of the S tier tracks have.
Fair enough. A goes in. Dolphin Shoals. I remember I used to hate this one back in the day, but I kind of like this one now.
Honestly, in my opinion, I'll say B tier.
Fair
The music does carry pretty hard.
It slaps. Electrodrome. A bit overrated, but still good.
I'll say A tier. It's
Yeah,
one of
it
my
works.
favorites from the base game.
Absolutely no. S tier Mount Wario.
I think it's a little overrated, but I think it's worth that S tier.
I love this one. I love this one so much. This might be my favorite track from 8. Yeah. Cloud Top Cruise. Damn, I forgot about this one as well. Mount Wario isn't bad.
A
Get
tier.
out of here, you. A tier. Yeah, fair enough. The driving is so bad. And what? It's fun. Bone Dry Dunes, on the other hand.
E.
E, yeah.
Bowser. Now this Bowser Castle, I would put straight into S tier.
I actually agree. I love this one a lot. The music as well. Ooh.
Rainbow Road. Yeah, Rainbow Road, on the other hand.
I
that is
like
not
it.
in S tier.
I like it, but it's not.
I'll say C tier. For a game as
The most basic. Thank you,
absolutely-
dude. Thank you.
made for made for anti-gravity, it's definitely a little disappointing.
It's still good.
Yeah, like there's worse out there,
The
but
music is the best part of it, though. I'll just put it there.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair enough. Excite. What? Oh, yeah. Excite Bike Arena.
I'll say C tier.
Nah, man. I don't like this one a lot. It's just a trick fest. And I'd usually like that, but it's just 2 straight lines in it. It's like Baby Park, but extended.
Yeah, let's lower it to D.
I'll put it... Yeah. Dragon Driftway. Ooh, really like this one.
A tier.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Huey, as a lounge player, you will definitely hate bloody Excite Bike. Dragon Driftway is easier.
Now, Mute City is another A tier track.
Yes, I agree. Mute City D? Wow.
Wow, that's slanderous.
That is a good name. Oh, maybe not F tier, but definitely down there.
Which one? Ice Ice?
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
I'll put it in E.
E. It does nothing.
Hyrule Circuit, forgettable.
B tier. I think they could do a lot better with the Zelda motif.
Yeah, it's still good. Fair enough. Wild Woods. Forget about this one too. Jesus.
Wild Woods, I would probably say it's an A tier. I actually really like it.
Oh, Kane Malden is in the chat. Want to join us? We're just in a DM call. Hang on a minute then.
Oh, by the way, December 29th.
Yeah, boys! Sportsman Doc. Ba, 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 da, 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 da,
Wait, there's a new Christmas like ringtone?
Is there?
Yeah, there's like I don't know, it has like little jingles and shit.
Fair enough. I've always had those ones turned off, the special ones. Okay. Wild Woods.
I would say A.
Yeah, I like this one actually. Forget about it a lot, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, like I did right now.
That's how you know a really good track. If you forget about it, but you realize it's really. Animal Crossing B.
I like the little forest
Animal
element.
Crossing, yeah, I think B is definitely a good spot for it.
Not the forest.
I don't think Animal
season.
Crossing you could really come up with like amazing.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like Animal Crossing motifs to work with. I think they did good with what they had.
Yeah, I mean they had the whole seasonal thing, the bells instead of coins. It was neat enough, I guess.
And Super Bell Subway.
I really like this one.
I'll put it in B tier. I'll put it in B tier. It reminds me. It does give me a lot of Move You Highway vibes, which for me is a good thing.
Yeah, like I don't know about you, but whenever I get a golden on this one, I love it, and the music as well is banging. Big Blue S tier.
Oh, I love Big Blue.
We could just throw that straight in the S tier.
Absolutely.
And now we head to the Booster Course City tracks.
Okay, let's see this.
And the originals.
So then, there's New York Minute. Where are we putting that on?
New York Minute, part of Wave 2.
I honestly quite like it. I think it's like a B or something. Yeah, Huey, I could go down with A.
I think B tier is worth it, as I've actually been to New York City before.
I want to see.
And I definitely like all the motif.
If I qualified through Premier Series, I could have, but you know.
Yeah.
Happy that Jack and Hollis went to go, and Tommy and Dion.
Hey, you cleared the course, so
Exactly.
that's still an accomplishment.
Best moment probably of this year.
Still not too huge on the whole. Oh, you cleared, but you don't get to qualify. But I'm not the people at WNL. Maybe they don't have enough money or slots.
To be fair, if you want the best people, there's got to be like a whittling room somewhere, so that kind of makes sense. Anyway, Tokyo Blur, L. Bit mid, isn't it?
D.
It's not as much as Los Angeles slaps or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. What else is there?
We'll get to that one later, I think.
Paris Promenade.
I like that one.
D. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, I agree.
I find it a little interesting with like the branching paths. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll put it at the bottom of C. London Loop.
Oh, I just looked at I saw where Toad Circuit is. That's hilarious.
I cannot like London Loop. This is literally the only course where like the layout still kind of confuses me.
Yeah, same, man.
It's because, no disrespect, Billy, but a lot of the motifs in London kind of look the same.
Mate, have you... The River Thames is so polluted, it's not even funny. Imagine
yeah, so it's
fishing
not
in
even
that,
realistic.
Yeah.
It's not even realistic.
No, there's not a bunch of roadmen stabbing you all over the place.
Yeah, with a fork.
Or a spoon if you try hard enough. What's next? Vancouver, A.
Yeah, A tier.
Love
In my
this one.
opinion, I think it is the best city course.
True, actually. Pretty good. Los Angeles Laps.
They wrecked that song harder than they wrecked Coconut Mall's song.
They really did, man.
They did wreck the song, but as for the track, I'll say C tier. I definitely like the whole flight over the baseball stadium, though.
Oh yeah,
Dodger
I like that
Stadium.
one. I like that bit. B. Fair enough. What's next? Merry Mountain. It's
D
alright.
tier. It's just kind of there.
I'll put it at the bottom of C, mid C maybe. Yeah, that works. What's next? Where is it? Berlin Byways.
Music slaps. Track is okay. I'll put it in low B tier.
Fair enough. I love the music in this one a lot. Ninja Hideaway.
The most overrated track in Mario Kart 8, D tier.
D.
I like it.
Yeah, D tier.
Nah, man.
Mario Kart 8's mechanics do not fit that track at all.
Nah, man. I think it's like a. I honestly would have put it at A. Music.
The music is really good. I just don't like how it, like, if we're counting the tour versions, I actually think it plays really well in tour. But in Mario Kart 8, it just doesn't.
Fair dues. Sydney Sprint.
Actually, Sydney Sprint.
I like this one.
I'll put it in B tier.
Yeah, B. Or like A, maybe. High B.
Yeah,
That works.
high B I think is fair.
Singapore Speedway.
High B tier. Maybe low A tier. I think it's my second favorite behind Vancouver.
Fair dues. Put it low A. Oh hello. What's up in here? What's next? We'll do none of the arcade ones.
You're missing Sky High's.
Yeah,
Sky
Sky High.
High. I'll put it in B tier. I actually really like the concept.
I like this one. The music is also very fun.
Yes.
High B. Yoshi's Island. I think this is an S personally.
Oh, it is a wonderful track.
I'll say low S tier. I'm not as high on it as you guys are, but like it's still probably the best of like any of the original tour tracks.
Yeah,
They really did the Yoshi's Island games justice.
I agree. Okay. Amsterdam Drift.
E tier is just kind of there.
I think it's.
Though I
quite good.
actually really like the motifs.
Yeah. Where did I put it? Where did you go now? Amsterdam. Yeah, it works. What's next? Bangkok Rush.
E tier. It's just kind of there.
Yep, fair enough. We're getting there now. Piranha Plant Cove. Kind of mid.
I'll say C tier.
B.
Low B tier. Low B
Yeah.
tier.
Athens Dash A. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I'll give that A tier. And I think we have one.
Maybe.
No, we have a few. I think we have two.
Let me
I
see.
want to say.
Hang on a minute. Where's the...
Squeaky Clean and oh, we have Rome. That's 3.
Yeah, where's Madrid? Madrid isn't on here. It's whatever. Where do you go? Where did I put it? Where have you gone now?
Was this tier list formed before it was announced for
I don't
Mario
know.
Kart 4?
I'm not too sure, man.
Yeah. We have Rome, Squeaky Clean, and Madrid. Rome, Blanco, we already got those 3. And I get Squeaky Clean. Yeah, I think those were the last 3.
Okay, Rome. Where are we putting Rome?
I'll put Rome in B. I actually
Yeah, it's quite
that's
alright.
like I think my favorite design.
I agree.
Or like my favorite setting of the city tracks.
Fair enough. Okay, Squeaky Clean.
I really like that
A.
one.
I do
A.
as well. A. Big house. Happy days. Yeah, there we go. We've done it. We have ranked every single reasonable track.
And then Madrid I would probably put in C tier.
I'll put it in B. I really like the music.
I'll accept B.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that works. Okay, very nice. So,
Also, if I had the choice on Toad Circuit, I would probably put it in C tier.
fair enough. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Sportsman Doc is on December 29th. Enjoy Sasuke 41. And I'll see you all in the next video.